Hey, hey guys. Hello, hello, hello. Come into the room and do me a favor. Check in. Let me know where you're watching. You guys already know the routine. If you have watched me live before, you know what we do. We check in here. Let me know what city and state you're watching from. Let me know where you are in your journey. Are you a medical assistant already? Are you new to the field? Have you been in the field for a while? Are you still in school preparing for certification? Let me know where you are as you come into the room. So I wanted to just go live tonight just to let you guys know. Some of you probably already seen that I will be having a group study session on I'm not next Saturday, I'm sorry, this Saturday. So for anybody that is preparing for certification, let me remove this banner. For anybody that is preparing for certification, please, let me know. Okay, I see you guys checking in there. Let me see. I see Mrs. Create there. I see Amber. Hey guys. Finishing school, preparing for CCMA. Awesome. Still Magnolia. So as you guys are coming in, continue to let me know where you're watching from and also what your status is as far as, being a seasoned MA, new MA, or still in school. I wanted to remind you guys that on Saturday, I started this back up because so many of you guys have asked me, when do you want to do the study sessions again? And some of you that asked probably already took your certification by now. So because it's been over the last year that I've been asked by so many people, and I'm just starting to get back to them. I'm going to start doing them every month. I'm going to try every month or at least every other month. So if you can't come to this one on Saturday, maybe another one in the future, like you still Magnolia, I know you're preparing for certification. So anybody that is preparing, or if you just need some assistance while you're in school, sometimes I get people to join. They're already in school. They're still in school. They haven't prepared for certification yet, but they just need help. So if you just need some assistance, or you need me to look at your resume and cover letter, or you just need some advice or encouragement, this is also for you. Let me see. Do I have that link? I know I got that link. Congratulations, Angel. Hi, Betty. Let me see. I'm pretty sure. Please tell me I got the link. I know I did not grab the link. Let me see. Let me put the link in the chat. Sorry, guys. Normally I have it. Let me put the link in the chat really quickly. Let me see. It's bookwithmissk.com, but it's the virtual study session. So you can always go to bookwithmissk.com and then just choose group study session as well. But let me get that exact link here. And let me go ahead and put it in the chat, and I'll pin it on YouTube. I'll be able to pin it. Facebook, I can't pin it. Oh, 450. That's excellent. Okay, now. All right, now. Betty is watching from Minnesota, Brooklyn Park. Okay. Hey, Audrey. Finished school, need some advice, took the test and failed by 10 points. Wow. So you got super close, Audrey. So that's a good thing. That means that you know the information. I mean, I know it's not a good thing that you failed, but when you get close, that means that you know the information. So what you need to do, Audrey, you need to go to your score report. So when you took your test, you got a score report at the end, a detailed score report. You need to look at your score report, and it's going to show you what areas you scored the lowest and the highest in. The areas that you scored the lowest in, you're going to have to double down on studying those areas. So don't take the test again without going over the areas where you scored the lowest. Okay, it's going to say below average or near the passing standard or whatever, and then you probably see some areas where you were above the passing standard, but you want to focus on the areas where you were below. And then you can consider joining my study session on Saturday. That's why I'm live now, to remind you guys of that, because every time I have one of these, I always get somebody I didn't know about it. So I've been posting about it. I sent the email out to my email list. So I wanted to go live tonight and let you guys know. And then also too, if you guys happen to have any questions, I'll take a few minutes and answer any questions. So Let me know. Put it in the chat if you have a question. Just a reminder for anybody that just came in. We're doing a group study session on Zoom. Oh, if you can't join live, don't sign up because there's no recording. I don't record because I want people to be comfortable and, feel like a safe space. So I do not record because, people are vulnerable and talking about what they're struggling with as far as school and stuff like that. And so it's not recorded. So if you can't join live, do not sign up. Also, when you do join, make sure you have your cameras on. That's one thing I will say for those of you that do come in. I do tell you guys you have to have your camera on. We all will have our camera on. This helps protect the integrity of the meeting. So we know everybody that's in the meeting is who they say they are. So if you want to join, if you plan on joining, you have to join live and you have to be on camera. I have had someone that joined and she refused to get on camera, and I asked her to leave because I wanted everybody to feel safe. Now, I did have somebody who ended up, she had a situation where she couldn't. So that and everybody else was okay with her not, being on camera. But for the most part, every time everybody's on camera. All right. So let me know if you guys have any questions. And just a reminder, I do have my MA refresher course. So maybe you like Miss K, I don't want to come to the study session, but I do need something in addition to your videos. The MA refresher course is for anybody that's preparing for certification, or if you've been out of school for a while and you just need a refresher. Also, my ebook for anybody who wants to start a business using their clinical skills is there as well. Okay. So let's see. Let me answer a few questions here. Amber, Oklahoma, from Oklahoma, and still in school and take my test in May, about to go to clinicals. Oh, okay, nice. After spring break. Nice, Amber. Okay, so you still got some time before you about to take your certification. Do you know what, when you say clinicals, are you saying you're doing your clinicals in school, or are you saying you're going into the doctor's office? Like you got your externship site. Let me know, and then let me know what specialty you're going into as well. I did a study session with the school that I work with in Texas last night, and one of the young ladies, she's going to DaVita Dialysis, and DaVita Dialysis is a really good place to get in for externship site because they're pretty good with hiring brand new medical assistants. So whenever you guys are looking for externship sites, if you're looking for your own, reach out. If you have a DaVita Dialysis in your area, reach out because they are pretty known for hiring brand new MAs. But you got to be strong in phlebotomy. I will say that. I do know that's something that they definitely want. Let me see. It's Tevra. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, Tevra. I'm not an MA. I'm a CNA, administrative assistant, phlebotomy, working on learning to get some chiming in from. Okay, Texas. All right, Texas. Tevra from Texas. I almost moved to Texas, Tevra. It was literally between Georgia and Texas. I was sharing it all last year, sharing it with you guys when I was thinking about Georgia and Texas. I ended up settling on Georgia. I needed to be, because I'm from DC, so I needed to be somewhere where I could easily get back home. I could jump on the road. I don't need a flight. People can come see me and don't have to catch a plane. If I would have went to Texas, they have to jump on a plane unless they're going to drive 20 hours. And then also, I know more people here in Georgia than I do in Texas. So I still want to come visit, though. I've never been. Did my CNA, Betty says, did preparing for the state exam. Awesome. Okay. Okay, thank you, Tevra. She says, I'm giving, let me put this on the screen. Tevra says, giving everyone encouragement. Don't give up. Please don't give up. I am 100% behind you, Tevra. Please don't give up. Excuse the noise in the background, you guys. You may hear my daughter. She's in her room. I'm in the loft area, and it's right outside her room, and she's in there cracking up laughing at something. So just a heads up, just in case. Hey, Pinky. Pinky on Facebook. Let me see more of my Facebook people checking in. I see the comments from YouTube. Let me see more of my Facebook people checking in. I tried to go back to your videos, but I can't pull them up. Audrey, are you the one that was on here the other day and trying to get to the playlist? Let me know, Audrey. I remember somebody was on here the other day and couldn't get back to the videos. I responded to a comment. I responded directly to your comment on, if that's you, and sent the link. Let me know if that was you that was on here the other day. Okay, Tori from Maryland. Hey, Tori, what part of Maryland? I just moved from Maryland. I'm sorry, I just moved from DC. And of course, Maryland right outside of DC. I just moved from DC, but Depending on what part of Maryland, I just moved from your area. At doctor sites, not sure where yet. My teacher signing us up. We'll know more. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I'll be live and you can always chime back in. Because one thing, since I moved and I'm settled now, you guys will see me do more videos again. I'm going to go live more. Y'all been asking, are you going to do more studies videos, more exam? Yes, all of that is coming up. I'm going to do more lives. I'm going to do more study videos. I'm going to do more interview type videos where I have people coming on, like you know, MAs just in different fields and with different stories and stuff like that. So I'm going to be doing that. Side note, if anybody has a story that they want to share and you want to be a guest and you want to come live on my channel, send me an email so I can, you know, tell me about yourself, and so I can see if we can do that one day, have you on, and we can. I have a few people I need to reach out to have on, but send me an email. I just put it in the chat, khartcpr@gmail. If you have a story that you want to share, you like Miss K, I've been in the field for a long time. I would love to be a guest and talk about my experience. Send me an email. Callie from South Carolina, preparing. Oh, okay. So you here early, Callie, preparing for MA school. Okay. I'm glad you here early. Don't focus on any of the certification videos though, because people do that and they get overwhelmed. So focus on your coursework, and then just utilize my channel for like your skills videos. So like when you guys are about to learn like blood pressure, vital signs, and all of that, check out my videos on that. When you guys are about to do phlebotomy, check out my videos on that. Just don't go into the certification videos yet because it can easily become overwhelming. Oh, Audrey said, no, ma'am, that was okay. So I'm not sure then, Audrey, why the videos, if you're saying you're trying to go back to my channel and they're not coming up, when you go to my channel, you hit view channel, you should, and I know YouTube has changed their layout and stuff. So I will say that depending on if you're looking on your phone or the computer, but just hit view channel. And then if you're specifically looking for like a playlist, when you scroll, when you kind of toggle over to playlist, you can find them there. So I'm guessing that's what you mean on my channel. Jennifer from North Carolina here, listening to you on the way to school anytime while you're okay. Help me pass my exam last June. Congratulations. You are welcome, Jennifer. I love when you guys share that with me. Oh, Tori, oh, Bowie, listen. Yes. Okay, Tori, we was neighbors. I literally just moved from there. I moved from DC, born and raised there, never lived nowhere else. I moved down to Georgia literally like 3 weeks ago now. And Bowie is one of the areas I was looking at when I was looking at buying a home, and absolutely not. It is so expensive up there. That's what made me move down here. My church, one of our locations was in Bowie, matter of fact. Oh, Pinky from Richmond. What? See, oh my goodness, you from up there too. Not the DMV, but close enough. Close enough. Hey, Jashelle, I want to make sure I say your name right. Hey, Jashelle. Hello, I take the exam on Tuesday and my anxiety is extremely high and I'm only scoring a 74%. Okay, so if you're getting a 74%, and this is for anybody. So when you guys are taking the practice exams, the goal should be 80%. When you get like 70, 74 and lower, 74 is actually pretty good. You want to hit 80, but 74 is not too bad, because the passing score on the exam is 390 out of 500, and that's a 78%. So you're close to you're close. But what you want to do is, before you take another practice exam, just look at your review, look at your focus review. So this is for anybody that's taking a practice test on NHA. And let me go back to this slide too, for anybody that just joined. So let me have it on this slide so I can remind you guys about the study session on Saturday. As you guys are going through your practice test, you want to make sure you go over your focus review before you take another practice test. Study those areas on the focus review. Do not take another practice test without going over the focus review, because what happens is you end up getting the same score again or even lower. You want your score to go up each time. So just look at your focus review, see where you scored the lowest, and then go back to those areas on your study guide and study those. Sorry for the noise in the background. My daughter's in her room watching something. But just look over those areas where you fell short and restudy those areas. Make sure you have the test plan as well. So anybody does not have the test plan, download that and use it as a guide. Everything that you know on a test plan, highlight it or just put a check mark beside it, and then focus on going back to the study guide to study those areas that you are falling short on. And then of course, anybody that's preparing, you want some, some extra private help Saturday at 11 Eastern Standard Time. I'm doing the virtual study session. So you guys can sign up for that. I'll put the link in the chat again because I wasn't able to pin it. So let me just put it in the chat again. Let me see. Let me go back up and see what else. I'm trying to answer in the order the questions are coming up. And Jashelle, I hope I said your name right. And I know you and I, we got to connect anyway because you're here in Georgia. And anybody else is here in Georgia, do me a favor, comment and let me know what part of Georgia you in. Now that I'm in Georgia, I want to eventually do an in-person event once it gets warm. So stay tuned for that. Oh, Pinky is this, you want to take your CMA? Well, these videos, but yeah, Yep, Toy says what is, yep, it'll be on YouTube. Facebook removes these lives after 30 days now, but they stay on YouTube. And then I have study session videos on YouTube as well, Tori. If you're not already following me over there, it's Medical Assistant with Miss K. So anybody watching on Facebook and you're not already following me on YouTube, make sure you do so, Medical Assistant with Miss K. These live videos stay up on YouTube, but Facebook removes them. So, hey, Patrice, Alabama. How close are you to Georgia, Patrice? Amy, hello, Miss K. Anybody getting ready to start the CMA course or getting ready to take the exam? Listen, oh, thank you. Thank you. So glad to hear. I'm going to put this on the screen. So Amy says, anybody getting ready to start the CMA course or getting ready to take the exam, listen to all of Miss K's videos. Yes. Check out my videos on YouTube, guys. That is a free resource. It's a playlist. It's called medical assistant certification. I think I can't remember or exam practice. I can't remember what I named it, but check out my videos. Also my course, she mentioned my course here. For those of you that need that extra help, you can always get my MA refresher course as well. Let me see who else we got here. Mercedes. Hey, Mercedes, passed my exam back in May last year. I used to watch your videos. Oh, you're welcome and congratulations. From Georgia, studying right now. Oh, you taking your test on Tuesday, just share. Woo! It's coming up. So yes, so definitely for you and everybody else, especially for those of you that's about to take your test, look at that focus review. Focus on studying those areas where you've fallen short, and then if you haven't already, print out the test plan. If you don't know how to get to the test plan, it's on the NHA website. You can just search up CCMA test plan, or you can go to Google and just enter in CCMA test plan, and it'll take you to the link to download the test plan. And so you can use that. That's my biggest tip, honestly, when it comes to preparing for certification, is using the test plan, because the test plan, it shows you everything you need to know for the test. And you want to check off everything you already know. And then, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by seeing other questions pop up. Check off everything you know and then go back and find out what you don't know. The score for CMA. For CMA, I can't think of it right offhand. The CMA is a little different. I have a video where I talked about it, but I can't even think of the score. The scoring is I think you need at least a 400. I think. Don't quote me. Somebody chime in. For anybody that took the CMA, AAMA, do me a favor and remind us what the passing score is for CMA, AAMA. For CCMA, it is 390. For the RMA, it is 70. Oh my goodness, I can't even think of the score for I focus so much on CCMA because that's what the majority of people are taking that come to me. It is oh my goodness. I think RMA is 78. It's either 7. No, it's 80%. I think the RMA is 80%. But I do have a video on the channel breaking down each one. What do you need to pass for each one? Jashelle says I'm going to be at the study session. Awesome. I look forward to seeing you there on Saturday. I'm looking at the focus review right now, but so your notifications so have been planned. Oh, got you. Okay, perfect. Okay, I said it right. Okay, good. Okay, Giselle, that's good. That's good to know. So I'm glad you already on it. You already looking to focus review. So yeah, anybody that's preparing, please focus on that focus review. And anybody that already took the test and didn't pass, look at your detailed score report and same thing. See where you fell short and go back to those areas on the study guide. And just share when you sign up for the study session, just make sure you put in the notes what exactly you're struggling with the most. And it's anybody who sign up, please put in the notes because this helps me to be prepared to have that information ready for you. Now, there will be some stuff that I'm going to go over with you outside of that, but the way I start the study sessions, I always start it off with the questions that you have. So when you sign up for the study session, there's a note section. Put in there what you want me to cover, and that's where I start. And then after that, after I go over everything you guys wanted to know, then I just kind of add some stuff to it. And it's at 11 o'clock up to 2 hours. You have me. Sometimes we don't go the whole 2 hours. Sometimes we do, depending on how much information we need to go over and how many people. Sometimes I've had study sessions where it's only 2 people. I had a study session where it was like 20 people. So it just kind of depends on how many people join, what you guys need to go over. But you do have me up until 1 o'clock. So from 11 a.m. to 1 o'clock, you guys have me. Okay, 4 hours from Georgia, Patrice. Pinky, I did just ask that the score to pass the CMA. So hopefully somebody chime in. I want to say it's like 450, 400 or 450. Oh, Savvy says my exam is on the 20th. Okay, Savvy, good luck. Everybody that's about to take your certification, good luck to you all. I need to pass this test. Okay, you want to sign up? Yeah, it's Pinky. You can definitely sign up for the study session as well. For those of you that's just chiming in or just coming into the room, my study session is on Saturday. Karina says, I start my externship in 2 weeks. For anybody that's about to go to externship, make sure you're there every day on time. Matter of fact, get there early, take initiative, make sure you have a pad out, pen and pad to take notes. Don't ever sit still. Let them tell you to sit still. Always be doing something because you want to get hired. So you want to stand out. Don't get too comfortable with other staff that's there, because I shared this story before, but we had a student who got close. This was at my school years ago. We had a student who got close with someone on the externship site, not realizing that person was on their way out. They were about to get rid of that person. So you never know. You get close to that person and they be ready to, they feel like you might be just like them, so they won't hire you. One thing I will say too, if your externship is not hiring, that is okay. At least you can get a good reference letter. So if your externship is not hiring, still do well and then ask for a reference letter, or even if they know somebody that's hiring. I failed 2 times and this time I won't. I know that's right. You better speak that. Let me tell you, I have had people who have failed 2-3 times and then passed on the last try. So you can do it. If you're taking it, and Pinky, this is for you and everybody else that's taking a test again, do not take the test again without looking at your detailed score report and studying your low areas on the test plan. Do not take the test again until you have looked at your score report and you have used the test plan to go over everything you already know and then going to study everything you don't know. Okay. And even for those of you that's taking a CMA or RMA, same thing. Just go to Google and look up test plan for CMA or test plan for RMA and use it the exact same way. Yes, the study. Yes, the study. My videos on YouTube is for CMA as well. I'm gonna put this on the screen because it's a question I get a lot. So my study session videos are for all of the certifications. How is that possible? Because all of the certifications ask the same type of questions. One time I went live here and I pulled up all of the test plans so I can show you guys that they all ask the same questions. And I think that I'm pretty sure the video was still up. I showed the test plan for each test so I can show you guys they ask the same thing. So for anybody that worries, oh, this says CCMA, this says CMA or RMA, they ask the same type of questions. I promise you guys. Even when I created my MA refresher course, I used all of the test plans just to make sure I'm covering everything. So yes, this for CMA, RMA, because they all want to make sure you know phlebotomy, you know anatomy and terminology. They want to make sure you know EKG, the placements, and everything else that's on the test. What HIPAA is, everything else that's on the test. They all want to know that you know that. As a medical assistant, you know, the certification from one certification to another, terminology does not change from one certification to another. They all ask the same questions. So for any of you that were wondering, does my videos work for all of them, or even my MA refresher course, the answer is yes. Alicia says, I took my test last Friday. I watched the videos and had a 421. Congratulations. Pinky says, which one you take? I'm not sure if she's responding to someone or maybe she's responding to a comment. I can't tell. Yep, the score to pass NHA is 390 and up. We were wondering about the CMA AAMA. That's the one I think is like 450. Pinky is telling you guys congratulations. Charisma said I need to sign up. Yeah, Charisma, you can go ahead and sign up. The link is there in the chat. We'll be there. Just make sure for anybody that signs up, you have to be present. It's not recorded because it's a safe place. So there's no recording. Everybody has to be on camera to protect the integrity of the meeting, to make sure everybody on there is who they say they are. Even if you're in your bonnet, listen, it's a Saturday morning. You don't have to be made up. I'm probably going to be in my wig and the cap. Okay. So everybody has to be on camera. My exam is tomorrow morning. Pray for me, please. Y'all, let's send some good vibes to Madeline. You got this, Madeline. Make sure you take one more once over of the test plan. Make sure you got the information. A lot of clinical questions. That's true, Alicia. Alicia brought up a good point. She said it's really a lot of clinical questions. That's real, because when you look at the test plan, you'll even see the majority, the biggest section is the clinical section, because as a clinical medical assistant, you need to know the information. So you are absolutely correct. It's a lot of clinical questions. It's a lot of scenario questions. And so that's why it's so important to look at that test plan, because it shows you everything you need to know. All right, guys, let me know. I'm gonna give you guys a couple more moments to see if any other questions pop up. I just wanted to go live, let you guys know about Saturday, see if you guys had any questions. For those of you that let me leave the link one more time. For those of you that just came in, I mentioned that I recently moved. I recently relocated. Now that I'm settled, I'm going to be doing more videos again. So I'm going to be doing some interviews, more interviews on here. I'm going to be going live again more, doing study sessions and all of that, exam practice videos again. The skills video, won't see as many of those because I'm not currently in a school. I work remote, guys, so I'm not currently teaching in a school right now. I just left DC, so I haven't found a school in the area yet. I probably will eventually, but I'm already working full-time. I work remote. I do prior authorizations, but eventually I'll find a school in the area and maybe work part-time, maybe on Saturdays if I can find a course that's on Saturdays, and maybe do some Saturdays or something. But I'm not in the classroom right now, so you won't really see any clinical videos from me right now. Alicia says, watch all Miss K's videos on YouTube. I promise you, you will pass. Good luck, everyone. Thank you for saying that, Alicia. And I will say this, even though I do these study sessions and I have my MA refresher course that people buy, you can always just use my YouTube videos. You don't have to buy a single thing from me, honestly. Some people do because they want that extra help. They want that extra step. But a lot of people pass from my videos as well. So you're absolutely right, Alicia. Watch the videos. Take notes. When you're watching the videos, don't just watch them. Take notes on the answers that you didn't know. So when I had the multiple choice questions and you notice answers that you never knew, you know, you like, oh wow, I didn't even know about this. I had no idea what this was. Add it to your notes. Don't just watch it. That's how you study. You take notes as you're going through it. Okay. And make sure you guys are really looking at them open-ended videos, because that's what really tests you. Amber says I won't miss a one. Okay, Amber. All right, guys. So I will see y'all later. I doubt I go live tomorrow, but for those of you that will be signing up for the study session, I will see you guys on Saturday morning. You guys have a great evening. Have a good night. Oh, and do me a favor if you haven't already, make sure you like the video if this was helpful. Oh, let me answer this one question really quickly. Helene says I need to renew my certification. Are the CEUs free? So the CEUs are free. Well, first of all, what certification are you getting? What certification do you have? If you have the CCMA, yes, the CEUs are free. But when you go to sign up for the CEUs, the first ones that populate, you have to pay for. You have to scroll down to the free ones. So yes, they're free, but it does depend on what certification. But yeah, for the most part, they're free. Yep, Helene, just go to NHA website on the left side of the screen, look up continuing education, and you can click on that. Or if you try to renew your certification, it's going to automatically prompt you to do the CEUs anyway, because you need them to recertify. So yeah, and just make sure you scroll down to the free ones. All right, guys, I'm gone for real this time. Good night.